So what does being liable mean, and how do you determine who is liable or at fault in an accident? Being liable means that you're generally at fault. I know it's kind of a funny definition. For example, if you're not paying attention and you run a red light and you run into someone, you're at fault. Whereas if you're on the receiving end, you're driving normally, you're driving, following the laws and the rules of the road, and someone hits you unexpectedly because they were distracted or they ran a red light or they were speeding or any kind of multitude of different factual scenarios. That means that they are at fault. And determining at fault can be difficult at times, but it can also be easy. One of the easiest ways to determine who's at fault is if we have dash cam footage, or if we have footage from surveillance cameras in the neighborhood. Sometimes we'll even ask for footage in DC specifically, from the DC police, as they have cameras in many intersections. And so it's easy to see who's at fault when you have video footage of it. Video footage is unbiased. No one's really going to argue against it. But when there isn't video footage, usually accidents involve police reports. The police officer normally makes a determination if someone's at fault, but not always. And so between surveillance footage, police reports, witness statements of people who were involved in the accident or even saw the accident, it all helps the lawyers get a better picture in analyzing who was at fault in every motor vehicle case.